This is a high-stakes collision, a game late in the year featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, each looking to make a move up and strengthen their playoff case. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Jayhawks will kick it away and start us off. Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. For the Oklahoma Sooners, offense comes on the field first today. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Caught over the middle. It's Burks. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. You guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looks the grab. It's Gibson. He has first down yardage at the 46.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give, and the defense smothers him for no gain. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense out there for their first possession. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Back to pass. It's Daniels. Short pass finds the tight end. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Jayhawks will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Looks like he's going to run it. Picks up the force and is still going. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback keeps the football. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort when the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Using his legs. It's Potts. Spinning out of the tackle. And the run moves the ball into the 33. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. To the air, it's Mateer. With the catch, it's Gibson.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Jayhawks will send up one team on the field. This one will be fair caught. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. Stopped short of the 1st down. Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The offense finally producing here. Sets up for 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Hart over the middle. It's Ott. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Throwing off play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create here on the move. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Running back with the football. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Hard running there through a tackle.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Jayhawks with 1st and 10 here. QB decides to keep it here. Has a path to the end zone. Hurtling up and over. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. On the run, it's Ott. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Steps out of bounds inside the 10. What a crucial takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're...
Touchdown, Jayhawks. This quarterback on fire today. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Quarterback still with the football. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st down, it's a play action. It's a quick grab.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for a halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Sooners will kick this deep and begin the second half. Turner decides to field it. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Kansas offense is back out there now. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Send the back in motion. It's an option look. Breaks free. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Back to throw. It's Daniels. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Jayhawks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is batted away. They took a shot on the free play. The defense had jumped offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Got a very comfortable second down and 3 after that defensive penalty. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Touchdown, Kansas. They continue to roll up the score.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
See if they can convert the point after. Oh, and it's blocked. Still a live ball here. Pass midfield. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
Chris, I can't believe we just saw that. This is a blocked PAT. It's a live ball. Some people may not know the rule here, but the defense sure did. That's 2 points going the other way.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And looking to throw now on first down. Ground near the sticks. It's Gibson. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Gets some space around the 30. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a solid gain. Here's the ball at the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. It's Daniels. On the move now. Look out, room to run here. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
The Jayhawks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed to the running back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. First down here for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. What a stiff arm. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And the route is on.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. A short completion of the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we get another fourth down for this quarterback.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Running out of time in the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Burks. They've got him at the 48, and that's a first down. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He's running out of time here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Incompletion makes it second down. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Pressure is coming. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end was just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And now the try for 2.
Here we go. Set. Ready, go.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Lost it on the dive.
Well, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble on a 2-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
Oklahoma, 18.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. The power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss, second down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Leaning on the run game here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down. Caught quickly. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Dropping back. It's Mateer. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. They stop them, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. Sategna. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. 7th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there by the defense for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
A really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Now, you know, this touchdown actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a 1-possession game.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Interesting call here by this offense on the 2-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short. Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't. And this could wrap up the ball game.
With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.